Hello everyone, my name is Lena and welcome back to my channel. In this live, I wanted to talk about classes on Outschool, classes with Outschool, popular topics. And they have a list, an email that was sent out to teachers with a list of what parents want for their teachers to teach on Outschool or what classes they want to sign up with. And I just recently did a video about this from a previous list, but this is an updated list. And the way that they have it divided is different from the list that I did before. Last time it was just a list of class topics, like not really according to any age group or anything like that, but this has a little bit more detail on how they divided the classes up. And so it's going to be a little bit more helpful. And if you don't know what Outschool is, let me just explain. Outschool is a marketplace where you can sell your classes that you design online, and the parents will sign up with you. You could set your own prices, and you teach on whatever topic you are approved to teach with on Outschool, and you have to be hired with them. And so you go through the hiring process, but after that, they approve your classes and you could teach whatever you want, however, whatever time you want, and price your classes at whatever price you want. And if you're interested in teaching with Outschool, please let me know. I do have a link. It's in the description box. I'd be happy to help you with the hiring process. Okay. So this is the list I'm going to get into. And for the first part of the list, it says, here are the top 10 semester class search terms from the last 2 weeks. So this is very, very new information. Here it says Spanish, French, piano, coding, writing, reading, Minecraft, book club, algebra, and chess. So I thought that was interesting. That's the first time I remember seeing that they actually gave you a semester class ideas, because usually it's just classes, general classes, but these are semester classes that they said that people are wanting to see. Now, I have an ongoing class. I have several ongoing classes that are not necessarily semester. If I do an ongoing class, I have kept my class going for the whole year because parents have kept, they like it. And I just keep on adding more material so that my class can go for the whole year. But, it just depends on what you're doing. With my younger kids, it works for me. But with some topics, you might run out of material, or you might need to move up a level. For Spanish, you might need to move up a level. You can't just keep at the same level. So that's for semester classes. Okay, for the next list, it says class interest by age group. So it says these terms represent the top 10 searches for 3 learner age groups that currently have a low number of existing listings on Outschool. So you don't have a lot of competition. And it says, notice that drawing is top of everyone's list. Okay. Could you teach one of these skills in a new class listing? And then it has a link for you to, submit a class. But here, ages 3 to 7, it says drawing, reading, dance, Spanish, writing, math, singing, art, preschool, and cooking. And then ages 8 to 12, drawing, writing, reading, grammar or gaming, Minecraft, cooking, Spanish, math, art, and history. Now it doesn't say if those are ongoing classes or not. It just says these terms represent the top 10 searches for 3 learner age groups that currently have low numbers. So it's low number of existing listings on Outschool. So they're just showing you that these are topics for whatever class type that you want to teach with, but these are topics according to age group that have minimal competition. But I don't see another age group. So so there's just 2 age groups right there. And then it does say for the last portion, it says, looking for inspiration, your strengths and passions are the best foundation for stellar new class listings, but sometimes a spark of inspiration from the parent or learner community can help. Take a look at this week's top 50 parent topic requests to help generate ideas for your next awesome class. And I'll read this, but I just want to see. The website this is for Kalinda. What is the website that you can look through? Need Microsoft classes? They might want the Microsoft classes. That would be possible. This is for Outschool. The link is in my description box, so you can go in my description box, and it'll bring you to the website, and you can look for more information about applying with Outschool. And yeah, this is where you can actually teach that type of class, Microsoft classes. If that's if I'm understanding you right, that could be a class that you can offer. No problem. All right, so here's the top 50 parent topic requests and searches. Okay, so as of September 5th, it says immersion Mandarin dance class, Slumberkins, Fly Guy reading club. I love Fly Guy. Matthew C. Shoe painting and decoration, TikTok dances, bicycle maintenance, fun BTS dance course, musical theater, beginning hula dance, betta fish care and facts. Okay, that betta. I had to think, what's betta? I think that's a type of fish. Betta fish care, yeah. And then beam gymnastics, trampoline class, magnetism, Undertale game and cosplay, California history, Eureka math, Netflix Babysitters Club, modern Hebrew language, the Owl House, scooter riding and tricks, introduction to physics, candle making social club, middle school USA history, how to start a non-for-profit, land formations, Canadian government, real estate buying and selling property, cosmetology, nail technician and nail art, Ethiopian history, Amharic language. I'm probably saying that wrong. Sorry. Amharic language. Phalenology and cynology. That sounds like cats, like you're studying cats. But I could be wrong. Phalenology. No, cats are feline. So maybe that's what it is. It's FELINEOLOGY. So maybe it's felineology and cynology. And then Tahitic Mehori, that's New Zealand language, and Macbeth by William Shakespeare. One-on-one geometry tutoring, pop culture of the 1990 and 2022 culture times. 11th grade English, NFL, polymer clay creative classes, esthetician, home economics, creative poem writing, studying tips and techniques, middle school book club, furoshiki gift wrapping, famous kid athletes, friends, TV show social club, warrior cat drawing classes, and Ohio history. So, wow. Every time I read this list, I think, wow, I would love to teach some of these classes too. And if the parents are suggesting the class, there are probably several other parents and students who are going to be interested in that class. So it could be a pretty successful class. I know I did take a class off of this list and I made it my own. I made a class from it, and it's a great class. I mean, it really did very well, and it still continues to do really well. Usually around summertime, it's a video making class, so kids tend to want to do that more in the summertime. But I could teach it year round, and I would still get some people to sign up for it, just maybe not as many. But yeah, these are really good topics, and some of these you might not necessarily be the expert on famous kid athletes, but you can easily do some research and come up with some materials to teach about famous kid athletes. I could put together a one-time class about famous kid athletes, have some videos to show them, seeing some of the things that these kids were doing, and it could be a really interesting class. So these are, you don't necessarily have to be an expert history teacher or, athletic teacher in order to do something like famous kid athletes. And many of these other topics are like that too. You don't have to be the expert. You can research and learn, and then present the material to the kids in a fun and interesting way. And there's so many ways that, so many resources to help you to do this. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please, you can message or write them in the comments. And after the live, you can also put comments in there, and I can answer any questions that you have. If you are interested in working with Outschool, I do like to help teachers to get started and going in with Outschool. I can look over your application, look over your intro video, give you feedback, and if you submit and are not accepted the first time, they will let you reapply. So they let you reapply several times, and until you get it right. The only thing is, they don't tell you why you were rejected. That's a little frustrating for people who are applying, because you don't know what to correct. You don't know if it's the video they didn't like. You don't know if it's the class idea that you had to write for your application process. You don't know if it was the class idea they didn't like. You don't really know. So that's why it's really helpful to have someone who already is working with Outschool to look over your application, and maybe they can have some tips for you if it doesn't work out for you. But yeah, it's good to start off with a mentor, submit with their referral link, and that way they're probably more likely to work with you, because if you're using your link. I mean, I could still help you, just I can't provide as much time for someone who has already applied and just wants some extra help. I can do that, but I would really prefer to do that in my Huddle group. I do have a Huddle group and a Facebook group. If you want to join my Facebook group, you can ask questions there, and I or anybody can answer questions. And then I do have a Huddle group that's on my website, TeacherLenaLife.com. I do have a Huddle group that I've just created for teachers getting together and helping each other out. We're huddling in a group, because I'm a football mom, and I have 3 boys who have played football. So that's the reason why I thought Huddle, because we need to huddle, figure out the plan, and execute. So if you want to join in a Huddle group, I'd love to have you. Check out my website, and you can find out more information on the times that we're going to be meeting to talk about these type of things. So it could help you, and you can help other people in our Huddle group. So if that is all, if you have no more questions, I'm going to stop right here, and you can always contact me through my website, through my email, TeacherLenaLife@gmail.com, if you have questions on starting up classes with Outschool. But that's all for now. Take care, everyone.